All right, one more codex entry to check out. One more codex entry. Let's check it out. The Pearl Fissures of Cubaqua. The Venezuelan island Cubaqua was discovered in 1998 by Christopher. At the time of Columbus's arrival in the New World, sources of gold, pearls, and spices were a strong motivation for Spain to expand in the Americas. Christopher Columbus brought samples of the riches of the Americas back to Spain. Many expeditions performed by explorers and discovered land. The first Spanish town in the New World was established in Cubaqua in 1520 for gathering pearls. Spanish organized harvesting programs along the coast of Venezuela and Colombia and shipped huge quantities of pearls to Europe. The northeast coast of Venezuela became known as the Pearl Coast. As a result of the intensive harvesting, the pearl oysters in Venezuela and Colombia had become much scarcer by the end of the 1500s. As for the pearls of Cubaqua, which had been the island's greatest resource long before the arrival of the Europeans, the peak of its production of pearls was period 1508 to 15. By the time of 1531, the results of overexploitation were evident. Right. So they kind of are transplanting the pearl fishers idea to this tribe in Mexico. Okay. But let's get back in here. All right. All right. Game load. All right. We just killed a bunch of thieves. So let's... There's my person. Let's start heading... Go here first. Might as well. I gotta say, the terrain is not particularly, like... engaging to look at, but I think that's just the hardware of the game itself. Let's just do no, let's get you doing axes. Go. Perfect. Right. I have a bunch of medicine keys. Oh. Piggy. Loot it. God, that was it. Gathering the loot. Go. Already have to camp again. Boy. Let's serve. There we go. Give us more. Yep. Unlock cart level 2. Yay! That means that next time I should be able to oh, that leads to the treasure. Not be ambushed. Not be ambushed. Excellent. Get all those valuables. All right, making progress. Making progress. Sure. Now we're at movement 3. Let's get you moving up that last little bit so we can have a nice large amount of... There we go. Over here. Find forest path. Herb. Further, get some herb. Never hurts to stockpile that stuff. Looks like a forest. Back this way. Yep, sounds about right. Here we go. Now auto allocate new meat. That way, I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about clicking it. Right. Ooh, of interest. Out. Operations a little slower this time around. But let's see if we can make it to the road. We cannot today. But we are heading up north from where the swamp was, so see how it goes. Right. Load off my chest. I should have had a long time ago. Watering hole. Yay, more food. 30 meat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, go on the road then. Road again. Can't wait to get on the road. Go deeper into Mexico. Chart the roads, eh? Hey, 1 out of 10 cairns. Okay. The mountain pass that leads here into the mountains. Out real quick. Alright, let's get some people doing some preserving. There we go. Not as much hunting tonight, but more rations. I want to see. Okay, looks like there's a chest over here. Let's go get this chest. The more things we gather, the better our thing will be at a later date. There we go. Oh, what do we have here? Nice little bit of valuables. All right, I'll take it. Like, into the area that I can go here at least. Let's keep going down this pass over here. Oh, what's this? This. A grave. Check out the grave. I'll have Reyes. You are gonna we're gonna do some thing right now. There we go. Unlocked Axe 1. Huzzah! Lost 12 oil. Boy. Oh. Cave, too. The Bad Spring. One of your people unwisely drinks from a spring, flowing down the side of a mold-covered cliff and begins to suffer from terrible stomach pains in short order. Demonstrate. Rafael Lopez is suffering from a simple stomach infection and proper treatment. Damn it. Damn it, Lopez. Scout, you're my hunter. You're supposed to know this shit. Check out this grave at the very least. Here. There we go. Sturdy grave. Heavy tombstone marks a grave site. The marker is well constructed with materials, but it is inelegant. The text is but it is cool. Pick it up. To exhume the buried corpse. The skull is encrusted with gold instead of with crystal. Oh boy. Crystal skull. Cave over there that I haven't checked out yet. But I want to keep heading. I want to keep heading west. You need to be treated, Sanchez. Treating. You go do. 7, 10. So you get your tink. Might have to get Reyes like at least up a rank or 2. Let's get. Actually, you know what? Instead of that, I'm gonna have you start. Matt. Good job. Going over here, see what we find. Yeah, all right, let's just grab this treasure chest real quick. Ore over there. Walk back that way. Might be a little more boring and chill episode. Which is fine. Sometimes we need those, right? Alright, up we go this way. Coming close to one of those cities that we were told about, too. Go. For a little bit. 27 meat, hell yeah. Oh. That's a different village than I was expecting. What is this? This is... Okay. Thing I can do here real quick. Before that, let's save. Good. Everyone is healthy, so what happens? Check this place out. This is Zalapa. Okay. In a large, serene valley covered in lush vegetation, you discover the city of Zalapa. I actually don't know. Citizens you encounter on the way towards the city proper are all remarkably polite, though they do stare quite a bit, as one might expect. Eventually, you meet a small patrol of warriors who request your permission to take you to Zalapa's chieftain, Epicteton. Meet him. You are taken through the city to a large house of not quite a palace, but certainly built for a similar purpose. On a stool in a large room just past the entrance, a man in his late 30s. He is not dressed in any way that might set him apart from anyone else in the city, but something about his demeanor, power and authority. Chieftain stands as you enter, takes one step towards you, and addresses you in what sounds like a somewhat humorous, rather irreverent tone. A young woman next to him translates his words in impeccable Spanish. Well, another group of white people have come across the sea, shining like silver statuettes. Don't bother pretending to be gods. My people won't fall for that twice, and I never did. As if you do spoil my plans. I do not intend to deceive you, chieftain. My name is Bruno Villarejo, and regardless of what others of my kind have done to you, my intentions are... That is certainly a comfort, though I dare say you would be hard-pressed to act as your predecessor did, given that he commanded hundreds of his kind, and my warriors report that you have brought but a handful. A handful that could kick your ass, but whatever. He cuts himself off with an irritated handwave. But forgive my manners. I have long been subjected to such disrespect from those who consider themselves my superiors, that I have quite forgotten how to show respect myself. Welcome to Zalapa, Bruno Villarejo. Epicteton absolutely butchers your name, but his interpreter pronounces it perfectly in translation. Bruno Villarejo. Probably what it sounds like. Bruno Villarejo. Oh, that's Texan. Seems my predecessor has left you with a bad impression of my people. Even in smirks. I will attempt not to let my bias poison our dealing. Now tell me, how can our peaceful settlement accommodate you and your people? We only seek a place to rest and restock. Gives a strange look. Yes, of course. If you wish to trade, I am not the one you must convince of worthiness, but rather those of my people being daily in the market to their labor. Leans a little to the side of his throne, and you are reminded of a magpie eyeing a fruit that is slightly too close to a cat. Unless perhaps you're interested in a mutually beneficial arrangement. What would the nature of this arrangement be? I am looking to rid myself of the influence of the Empire. I have been working on this matter for quite some time, but your people present a unique opportunity to hasten the process. Oh, is he gonna ask us to overthrow the Aztecs? Oh boy. First and foremost, I must unite the Totonac peoples under my leadership. The problem I have most recently stumbled over, as the Totonac have only ever been ruled by their own individuals. We're gonna help him build. So he wants us to help him build an empire for himself. So we can take on the Aztecs. There is an idol once possessed by my father. It is held to be holy by our shamans. Though my father never exploited its political power, I am certain I could make better use of it. If I could reclaim it, he lost it to another chieftain in battle many years ago. I see where this is going. It will not be the sort of problem it might sound like. The chieftain who took the idol from my father recently passed away. He had no heir, but unfortunately his tribe still refuses to give up the idol. You could convince them to. Or I could persuade them to relinquish the idol. Yeah, he eyes your weapons with concern, but says, I trust that you will not act recklessly in this matter. That said, as long as you return the idol in hand, I may forgive any discretion. Good luck, Spaniard. Chieftain's young translator gives you a peculiar look when you... Alright, so we have a... So there's now another goal we have, and he wants us to go up there to this Totonac village thing. Let's go see what they have here. Lapa's market is fairly large and seems well stocked with a wide variety of goods from the surrounding farmland and other Totonac towns. A group of artisans in the corner are selling them for the trappers and to sell to you as well if you'll pay the price. See what they got here. They have a high supply of a bunch of things, so I really don't think I need to go back. So let's close. Trappers items. Artisans are making sturdy net traps and fairly dangerous looking spike traps. The prices seem quite standard, with both types of traps selling for 150. Haggle. Artisans drive a hard bargain, but your negotiation skills are up to the task, and eventually you manage to bring the price down to 350 valuables for each trap of any kind type. Sounds good, but I don't really need it right now. Are you a healer? Curse. Oh boy, another side quest. You let your people explore Zalapa by themselves. It's fairly charming for such a large city. It seems to be well off, and its people are friendly once they get over their initial fear of the unfamiliar. When you just about feel like you've familiarized yourself with the place, a commotion near one of the elders' huts alerts you that one of your people has transgressed in some way against the locals. Oh joy, which one of you did it? Velasquez, damn it! Antonio Velasquez is standing half naked in front of the local elders, who is shouting and screaming in very upset tones at the doctor. But why are you half naked, Velasquez? Capitan, help me calm this crazy lady down. She's out of her mind. What happened? Where are your clothes? He can't help but grin sheepishly. I may have fooled around a little with this lady's daughter. It was quite consensual, I assure you. This mad old hag will hear none of it. God damn it, Velasquez! This is not the way we make friends. Oh, Collector, you really shouldn't get involved with the... Look, now, collect your clothes and let's get out of here. At once, senor, but please, she says she's put a curse on me. Can you get her to take it back? I'll reason with the old woman. You argue, haggle, pester, and threaten for hours, and eventually it does help a little. With assurances from her child that it was all completely consensual, and appeals from her fellow elders to forgive the poor doctor for all too human impulse, the old woman grudgingly revokes her curse, and you all part amicably. As the day comes to a close and Velasquez is still in good health, you're relieved to conclude that the curse, if ever there was one, must indeed be gone. Okay, so I just basically stopped a thing from happening before it happened. Okay. I think that's all I need to do in Zalapa, but it's good to have this area now. So that road. So we have a southern road. We have the eastern road that I went across. You know what? I'm going to explore this cave over here before we go over talk with Zalapa and do their quest. Anacaona. Turning to your caravan on the outskirts of Zalapa, a girl of about 14 of age stops you on the road. Recognize her as the young woman who stated the chief the Pictoton's words into flawless Spanish. Excuse me, Senor Villarejo. I wish to make a request of you. You're the chieftain's translator, aren't you? What's your name? There are no pauses in the girl's speech. She is talking much faster now than she was translating for Pictoton. My name is Anacaona. Yes, you met me in the throne room. I want to ask if I can come with you. A lot to me if you let me. How'd you learn to speak Spanish so well? Well, Miguel taught me. Well, he's not my real uncle, but he might as well be family. But he left a few months ago because he thought it was dangerous to stay in Zalapa. Came with Captain Gutierrez, but stayed behind when his expedition left because he liked it here and and he taught me lots of things about Spain and Europe and to understand Spanish so I could translate for father. Father? Tipicon is my father. Why do you want to leave Zalapa? I'm sorry, I'm butchering the pronunciation of this word. Girl takes a deep breath and you steel yourself for yet another onslaught of words. I just want to experience adventure like you or Uncle Miguel, and I hate the idea of staying in this city and my entire life here with the whatever oaf wins my hand in marriage. I know lots of girls my age just want to find a boy, but I want to explore and see new places and have fun. I'm not sure. Think about how useful it would be to have me with you. I am much better at Spanish than anybody else you'll meet, I promise. I can translate for you, and I've learned about the Olmec and the Toltec, and I can read the old glyphs, and I'm a chieftain's daughter. I'm a diplomatic asset, right? And she's making a strong case for herself, and it's very hard to find someone who's linguistically skilled in all the ways that she needs to be. Wouldn't your father be angry if I took you with me? Shakes her head vigorously. Nope. Well, maybe. I mean, his warriors would have to do something. I think that's a rule. Oh, I'm sure he'll get over it eventually. Anakaona makes 2 small jumps and then throws herself at you, hugging you. Your people are staring at the both of you like they can't believe she's for real. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm ready to leave whenever I don't really have anything that I need to bring. Thank you. Okay, so I really hope we're not being considered at... Oh, yep, I see begin the battle. Oh, joy. You decide to take a different way out of the village to avoid the Totonac warriors standing watch. No sooner have you lost sight of the village than a ruckus behind you announces the discovery of Anakaona's abduction. Your expedition is forced to flee the premises with arrows and spears raining down around them. Oh, god damn it. Did she actually do anything? She's just here right now. I guess she's just here right now. Alright, let's get the battle time. I actually like the setup I have. Aragones, let's go. My wife goes in the battle for me. Oh, I'm in a pretty damn good position, actually. Not gonna lie. Wow, I'm in a really good position. Get everyone to the escape zone. Okay. Okay, so I gotta get everyone there. I see. Oh, come on. Ayana, can you do something? There we go. You need to start going up here. And I'll move you up here just so you can scout ahead. You up here. You move over here. Cut off their ability to move past me like there. That way. So we'll see how this goes. There we go. Alright. It's an escape. Okay, I gotta get him over all the way over there. Got it. Ow. Dick. And the easiest way to do this is to just take everyone out, right? Unless they're just gonna keep spawning people in. Aha! Alright, well, let's get rid of some of these people, if might as well, right? Ion over there. Nice clean shot. Let's move you over here. There we go. Aragones, you're just going to start clearing the path for us, right? There we go. And Velasquez, get over here. Take the shot. Damn it. Alright, let's go. Ow, Nick. Ow. Velasquez, no. Ow. Nick. Oh, come on, Velasquez. There we go. Okay. Let's faint you back this way. Come on, give me a crit. No crit, damn. Oh well. Well, you can get rid of you. Well, let's get rid of you real quick. And let's get rid of you. Excellent. You. Damn. Damn. Aragones. Get you healing him real quick. Not where I wanted you to put yourself, but alright, sure. And retreat back. And there we go. Will we just win if we can get... We just win if we can... Ow. And you're down. Good job. Oh, that hurt. Okay, so it's seeming like this might be a, Ow. Ow. That's not good. Alright. Please get some health onto Aragones. You. You die. Good job. Now start running back this way. Vino, get up here. And move up here. No shot, but I can put you in Overwatch. I know that's not what it's actually called, but it's basically Overwatch. Come on. Ow. Velasquez needs to step the fuck back. Velasquez, come on, my dude. Oh, there's another one. They're just gonna keep running. Oh. Okay, so keep moving up as much as we can. Velasquez, keep in the back for right now. Can I actually get a rain of arrows down on you guys? Yes, I can. Yeah, get them a little injured before they even get here. Can I heal myself? I cannot. Oh. Best to keep you far away as I can. Isabella, I'm sorry that you're so far away, but don't worry. We're almost back up here. There we go. Dorado. Good. Oh, nice crit. And you're down. Nice crit again. Ow. Fight me, you coward. All right. Let's move you up. Let's move you up here so that they have so that attack of opportunity if he really wants to try something. Aragones. Here. Nice crit. See if we can take you out with Tiana. No. Bam. Open. But we should probably be able to take you out with you. Slowly but surely we're getting you to... Tipping away. And Isabella, don't worry. Don't worry, you'll get to see action again soon, Isabella, I promise. Ooh. Go and knock you down. Velasquez. Get a heal on Trevino. See if we can get a shot off on you. There we go. Isabella, move to the front. Ayana over here. Put a poison effect on you just so we can... we used it. There we go. And move you up again. Here. Over here. You behind rocks so that you're in cover. There we go. Ow, Velasquez. Stop getting hit. Rude of you to keep getting hit like that. Well, let's move you over here just so that you have... There we go. You up. Move Isabella. Move Tiana. You up. It is... Yeah, you're in the way. Oh well. We'll just keep you back for right now. There we go. Flawless victory. Fleet-footed, baby. Instead of simply making your escape, your stubbornness kicks in and you order your troops to stand and fight. They look at you like you're mad, but they do as you command. When the battle is finally over, the jungle floor is littered with your pursuers, half of them unconscious, the other half writhing in pain. Ana Kaona is cowering behind her carts, looking absolutely horrified. Make sure they live. Ana Kaona seems to calm down a little as you give the order to make sure the survivors will be alright. Not all of them are going to get out of this without some permanent injuries, but once you're ready to leave, you're fairly sure none of them will die. Having thus seen you from a more compassionate side, Ana Kaona jumps onto carts and settles down on some stacks in a corner, wondering if she made the right choice in joining you. I mean, I would hope you'd think so. She is a civilian. Dagger blowgun. An adventurous, hyperactive girl. So, I don't know. Oh, she just doesn't have anything. Be whatever, I guess? I don't know. I don't know if I want to like have her with that stuff right now. I need to upgrade I need to wait because I need some upgrade. I need upgrades for Velasquez, so the time before that, unfortunately. But let's head to this cave. Now I have another person to feed. Oh boy. Give it. Oh, we do have some stuff that we can do, so serving. Rations being taken care of. You can preserve. Aquana, you can preserve. Reyes can. Okay, we only lose one. That's not bad. Let's go check out this cave. Probably be the next thing we do for this chapter. Alright, once more with feeling. Herbalism. Nice. I guess you can help with the hunting too. Animal herd. Yay, more meat. So much meat. Alright, let's check this place out. Yeah, what do we find? Yochua. I'm so bad. Ah, God, I hate that I'm butchering the name. Your expedition is passing by a cave when Tego Aragones shouts for everyone to halt. Scout has noticed a large assortment of human bones distributed around the cave entrance. Examine the cave entrance. Ana Kaona tugs on your sleeve, looking fear-stricken. That is the cave of Xochitl, the Jaguar goddess. Every year, our shamans bring a young woman out here who has been offered by her parents and give her to the Jaguar in tribute. We should move on. Palapa feeds young women to a Jaguar? That kind of tribute is common among the tribes and pales in comparison to what goes on in Tenochtitlan. And we must kill the beast and put a stop to this barbaric practice. Ana Kaona's fear grows stronger, but she does not object. Rafael Lopez stares at the animal's tracks in the mud with stars in his eyes. That is an enormous animal. Whatever creature left those prints, we should make every effort to capture it alive, Capitan. Set up a net track at the cave entrance. Firstly, set up a net trap in front of the cave, centered over the place where the tracks are most numerous. Then you place a little meat under the trap for good measure and withdraw a safe distance. Wait. You don't have to wait long before a huge shape comes into view out of the cave opening. What must be the world's largest jaguar prowls slowly out of the dark cave. Stops just before reaching your trap, sniffing their suspicion. Next to you, a few of your people heard swearing under their breaths. Then the beast takes a few steps forward towards the bait, and the trap is sprung. Sturdy net falls from the top of the cave entrance and perfectly catches the giant jaguar. Your troops rush forward to hold down the corner as the beast struggles to free itself. For half an hour, your people fight to hold down the creature before it finally gives up and rolls over, exhausted from the struggle. You immediately have your rather worried-looking servants tie up and bring it to the carts. You shall have them construct a cage for it when you make camp tonight. I got a jaguar now? Fuck yes! Can I bring it into battle? Be amazing. So that's kind of funny to me. We just got a fucking jaguar now. Honestly, that makes me kind of... Actually, kind of makes me kind of giddy. That's really funny. I like that. Alright, contextual... Like, what do I do with it now? Sure. Level 2. You, Lopez, you're gonna be doing Irvin. Is also oh. Nice herbs in there as well. So I thought that was gonna be a fight against some sort of jaguar or thing, but I guess not. I guess it was a little bit much to expect them to like start to. I guess it was a little much to expect them to be like, oh, let's we're gonna add a non-human thing to this as well, but one can hope, right? Ah. I need to get someone up to 10 so I can get those last movement. Go. This. And experience. Yay. Add to the pile, perhaps? Get. There we go. Well, we'll get meat from. Hold still. We'll have some valuables over there, good sir. Your treasure. The treasure in Mexico. Or Mexico. Spanish camp? I need to find out what's going on here. Irving. Right. Save here, because this actually might. Oh. Good that it marks out some stuff for me. I come across it. Come on. Gutierrez's hunting camp. Okay, we found some sign of Gutierrez. We've been engaged in an arduous struggle against the vines and growth of the wilderness for many hours when you finally approach a clearing in the jungle. From a distance, you can make out a wooden post that might be part of a tribal village, but to your surprise, you find traces of a camp typical of the Spanish military. Investigate the camp. Judging from the arrangement of what traces remain, it must have been slightly more than just an overnight camp. Trees have been felled to make crude barricades and boardwalks of their wood, and traces still remain in the ground where tents were erected. The underbrush near the outskirts of the clearing, Francisco Figueroa spots something and brings it to you. A golden locket inlaid with precious gems created in Spain. Open it. Locket is slightly hard to open after spending a long time in the damp jungle, but eventually you pry it up. It contains a picture of a very beautiful young woman with the inscription, "My dear Inez, forever yours, Felipe." Found it, Francis. We found it, Francis. It gives you a puzzled smile. Gracias, Captain. I'll keep safe. All right, so we found some traces of Gutierrez. That's good. Heading more south. I kind of want to start heading more west again. Back west? It does look like back west. After a second. That leads towards Tenochtitlan, the Aztecs. I feel like I want to explore some more before I actually start. I feel like I want to start. I want to keep exploring some more until I find until I figure out like what I want to do and who I want to support, because it seems like I'm gonna have to support like some sort of conflict. Not careful. This Aztec farms. Yeah, let's avoid going down towards the Aztecs for right now. Other town here. Cautis. Other name that I am I hate that I'm other name that I feel bad about butchering. All right, let's check this out. Oh, come on. Right at the entrance. That's dumb. There we go. Go. Now we're in another city. Here. See what we find here. God, already a lot of this map has been filled in. Good progress. Okay, so it's a smaller one with a big palace structure. Let's see what they have to say. Huatitlan. Long before you reach the settlement, you notice that the jungle is silent. Natives greet you warily, eyeing your saddlebags. Many of the townsfolk look their skin covered in spots that look like smallpox to you. Oh no! The smallpox! The chieftain, Itzquinpi, is surprisingly difficult to locate. His wife fetches him from the depths of a home which looks marginally less dismal than the others. He is not an old man, but his back is bent and his skin is gray and sick. It hangs in dark folds beneath his eyes. Children of the sun have returned. You brought this deadly curse upon us, now you have come to finish the job? We had no hand in what befell you. Yeah, they got the smallpox, the thing that wiped out like 90% of the native peoples of the New World. He coughs violently. Our valley has been cursed ever since your kind first set foot here. Our shaman believes this is a punishment of Ictecacizhuatl, the goddess of death and the lady of the underworld. But our shaman is a silly old wench who ascribes to the gods what men have wrought. Why do you deserve punishment by the gods? We don't. He briefly wrestles with another coughing fit. My father, that old fool, bravely offended Ictecacizhuatl by attempting a forbidden ritual to bring his murdered daughter back from death. Then the pale men came to our settlement and my father died shortly thereafter. Is there anything I can do to help? Voice is thick with dismissive. Leave. Your people brought this suffering on us. We have no need of you. I want to help. If I can, just tell me how. It's Kunitli grumbles defeated. Well, if you can spare some food for my people, we would gladly pay you for it. Yes, I will. Quetzaltlan Market. Though a lot of space has been afforded, Quetzaltlan's market is unimpressive. A few scattered townsfolk, probably from some of the outlying farms, preside over largely empty baskets. Villagers. They need some food, so I shall give them some. They have, that's a normal supply. There we go. Got him up to normal demand. That's a lot of my food rations, but I will make that back. I'm pretty sure I can make that back. That's fine. Those are so desperate for food, you almost have to fight them off. Items. Other than your basic resource, selection of goods in Quetzaltlan's market is pretty meager. Two exhausted young women who look like they haven't eaten in days are selling torches, and a old man aided by his son has a few spike traps for sale. Let's right now. See if we can talk to them again. Nothing noticeable has changed in Quetzaltlan. Still the monument to in despair that you remember from your last visit. The chief is still alive, but he still needs his wife to fetch. Okay, so we're starting to see the effects of Spanish coming to Mexico, namely the smallpox epidemic. So hopefully we don't cause because this is supposed to be alternate history in some respects as well. So maybe there's a chance that this won't happen the same way. If I'm careful. But it'll be interesting because we already got one person who wants us to like straight up murder and fight the Aztecs. So we already have people who want to do what historically happened, which was Cortez used a bunch of the smaller tribes and less powerful peoples of the land and had them ally with him, and they used that as a means of helping topple the Aztec Empire, who were already suffering from plague because of white men coming over. I mean, this is a very, very bare bones speedrun description of what historically happened. There's a lot more that happened, but that's just the basic stuff that I can explain in a couple sentences. Wooden cross over here, though. Gutierrez's Cross. Your expedition is carefully making its way up a narrow path on the side of the mountain when you turn a corner to be faced with a beautiful view. Rose-colored clouds stretch across the sky and reflect the sun's light across the lush land far below you. A single sturdy tree, timelessly makes a striking silhouette at the top of a rock outcropping. Beneath its canopy stands a solitary wooden cross. Examine it. The side of the cross facing away from the cliff is engraved with the outlines of a flower and nothing more. Into the backside, the following inscription has been carved. Sweet mountain flower, justice will be done. At the foot of the cross, arranged to face away from the cross and towards the horizon, is an exquisite Conquistador's helmet engraved with a gold pattern. Examine it. You recognize the helmet as soon as you pick it up. belonged to the conquistador Felipe Gutierrez, who was sent on an expedition 3 years prior to yours, which nobody ever returned. Beneath the helmet is a small, distinctly feminine pouch full of herbs and remedies. The name Inez is stitched into it. Rafael Lopez leans forward. The site is a memorial for somebody who fell in service to the Spanish crown. Hopefully, I need not remind anyone here that taking the helmet would be the equivalent of disturbing a grave. Isabella Runes raises her hand from the back. Capitan, if I may, regardless of Gutierrez's intentions, the dead do not need armor. Living do. A lot of care went into the making of the helmet. It might save one of our lives one day. We're doing pretty well so far. Let's just take the medicine. You elect to take the medicine with you, but leave the pouch beneath the helmet at the foot of the cross just around it. Okay, not too bad. Right. Good thing we saw that. Get to this marker. Oh, Aztec patrol. Your advanced party doubles back to warn you that they've encountered an Aztec patrol up ahead. The Aztecs appear to be aware of your presence and are actively intercepting. Check the terrain. The landscape here is uneven and devoid of trees. Large rocks jutting out of the ground. You identify the area where your expedition are most likely to clash with the Aztec patrol if you engage them in battle. A well-suited location for a close engagement with a maze-like layout of paths navigable between rocks that will line of sight for ranged attacks. Scout out the enemy's flanks. You send a few people ahead to find out who you're up against. They come back with no useful. Engage it again. Engage it. Isabella clears her throat. I say we avoid them. Any armed group threat as far as I'm concerned, regardless of their affiliations. Bernardo Trevino snorts derisively. Clearly, they're already aware of our presence. I think our best option is to attack. Perhaps they're used to people around here fleeing whenever they go, and an aggressive response could take them by surprise. From the front, Laszlo Pollock raises his voice. Capitan, arguing about it leads us. If I say we see the enemy head on and get it over with. Avoid the patrol. I don't want to fight people if I don't have to right now. Especially since I don't want my first engagement with the Aztecs to be killing one of their patrols. I feel like that would be what would be called a social faux pas. Up a little bit. Oh, treasure. Treasure. Always grab the treasure when I can. That's sweet. Valuables up. Map is... It's obviously still bigger than the Hispaniola map, but it's still impressive at... Along the road this way. Have here remains of an ambush. Check this out real quick. After I grab this. Now let's go check out the remains. Gutierrez's cannon. Moving along the bottom of a ravine, when you come across a chilling sight, you stop to ponder the implications of what you found, and your people gather around you, gazing silently at the sight before you. Along the small creek lazily making its way through the river are several scattered skeletons, unmistakably clad in the armor of Spanish soldiers. Investigate. A remarkable amount of arrows are stuck in the surrounding tree growth, all at angles that indicate they were fired from the cliff above. A half-broken light cannon lies abandoned along the riverbed, together with several equine skeletons, their still full saddlebags. Obvious that if anyone survived this ambush, they must have fled the area with arrows still raining down from above. Examine the cannon. Your people peel the encrusted mud off the sides of the cannon and drag it out of the river. It appears to miraculously still be working order. Teresa Sanchez lets out a grunt when she sees the engravings along its barrel. Capitan, I've seen this cannon before. The falconet that was given to Felipe Gutierrez by His Majesty the King. It was given during a ceremony in Madrid before Gutierrez embarked on his expedition. Not surprised. Who other than Gutierrez could have brought a cannon here? Yes, but for Gutierrez to leave this gift behind and not come back for it, he and his men must have been in grave danger indeed. Furthermore, why did his attackers not take it? Teresa nods gravely. Examine the arrows. There's nothing particularly suspicious about the arrows in and of themselves. Indeed, they appear to be typical Aztec arrows used mainly for hunting. It does strike you, however, that there are far fewer arrows to be found than you would expect from a ground for marks where arrows may have struck and later been reclaimed. You're surprised and confused to instead find holes where arquebus bullets have dug themselves into the. Whoever ambushed these soldiers was partially armed with Spanish weapons. Ah, perhaps it was a mutiny. Take the cannon. Your people haul the broken cannon onto your carts. You'll have to assign somebody to repair it when you make camp. Your people also find a few shots of ammunition and gunpowder for your weapon. Then you bury the skeletons along with their rusted weapons and move on along the ravine, carefully watching the cliff above. On the way, you notice heavy footprints preserved in the mud. Could it be that anybody survived this ambush? Possible. We'll have to figure that out. Go. Let's see. We can head north, which I might want to do so I can cover this area as much as I can. There's another city down here too that I haven't been to, Apantla. So this place is filled with smallpox. This place wants to make an alliance and find a way to get rid of these guys. And then down here is Tenoch. There's the pearl divers. There's the swamp village where I started, and then there's the abandoned thing that, and then there's the village where the idol is. That's a good. I have so many options. A little time, so much. But we'll have to do that next time, I guess.